Do you know how many years WeChat has been launched? For 10 years. This year marks its 10th anniversary. It was first launched in January 2011 and has now been upgraded to version 8.0. This slide briefly demonstrates the development path of WeChat from instant voice messages to official accounts, WeChat Pay, mini programs, top stories, search, mini games, and etc. Last January, when the beta test of WeChat channels was launched for 443 days, WeChat had more than 1.1 billion users, and this figure has now surpassed 1.2 billion.
微信的这个用户数就达到了1个亿啊！现在呢，这个微信的用户数是超过12个亿的。
WeChat has always aimed at building an open platform for connection. Thus, in general, WeChat does not charge its users, unlike e-commerce platforms or some other applications.
就在其他平台做电商可能会收取你的这个平台的费用。
I have just mentioned some of WeChat's main services. Among them are official accounts and WeChat Pay, which are the most frequently used. As I was coming to Lingshu County for this speech, I followed some relevant official accounts and got push notifications from Lingshu County every day or every 2 days. In daily life, we share links on moments, many of which are articles of official accounts. WeChat Pay has popularized QR codes all over China. With the prevalence of WeChat Pay, QR codes can be seen all over the place. WeCom, or WeChat Work, is a tool deployed by many enterprises. Many programs are also widely used, from health codes to dining out, from bike sharing to taxi hailing, and etc.
使用频繁的一个微信的工具。
Lastly is WeChat Channel, the main topic we are going to talk about today. It is identified as a strategic product of WeChat ecology. Its official definition is a content platform that everyone can record and create on, as well as a window to learn about others in the world. The line seems to be plain and simple, but that's not the case. This sentence can be divided into two parts. The former is from the standpoint of content creators, while the latter one is from the perspective of site visitors.
一个了解世界、了解他人的窗口是站在一个浏览者的角度来讲的。
As everyone knows, WeChat is a relatively closed system where you can view moments of your contacts, but the new feature has changed the situation. Based on the platform and system, channels can open up a new world where you can watch videos of total strangers. The following sentence, spoken by Alan Zhang at the 2021 WeChat Open Class Pro event on January 19th, which distills the essence of this feature, deserves to be chewed over. Quote, WeChat channel is a structured vehicle for video content, end quote. He said that lots of videos stored in mobile phones will eventually become useless or abandoned because many people tend to change their mobile phones every 2 years, or every year, or even half a year. And here comes the question. Do you upload your videos to cloud services whenever changing mobile phones? The answer is no. I also find it difficult to do so, but things get much easier if you upload your videos to channel, at least your favorites or those you want to share. In this way, you can watch the videos on your channel years later and know the exact time of sharing. In this case, time turns into a pattern or reference. That's why Alan considers channels as a structured vehicle for video content. I have mentioned other services which are also important to WeChat ecology. They are not isolated but interconnected, forming a closed loop. And channels is an important component of the whole system, supplementing the WeChat ecology. This slide illustrates the development path of WeChat channels. When it first launched last January, there was only one column. Now there are 3 main filtering tabs, namely following, friends liked, and recommendations. In the past, you could only post 1-minute videos, but now you can post videos up to 30 minutes in length. You could only share video links on moments before, but now videos can be shown directly. There was no live streaming function until last October, where we also added an online store tab to fulfill the need for live streaming commerce. During the Spring Festival this year, a new function was developed and released. People can send red packets during live streaming via channels. WeChat channels and official accounts have been interconnected since March this year. Now the videos of channels can also be shared to WeCom, which is a good tool for many entrepreneurs. Video or voice live streaming are both available. You can also choose the speed when watching videos. I'm going to illustrate the main functions of channels. On channels, the link of official accounts can be added to the content below videos. On official accounts, the dynamic cards of channels can be inserted into the articles. Official account operators used to face a problem. No more than 3 videos could be inserted into one article, and the videos had to be first uploaded in the background or even on the Tencent video platform. Now, at most 10 cards can be inserted into one article, which makes it much more convenient to arrange the content of text, pictures, and videos. And what I have just said is part of the interconnection between official accounts and channels. On the profile page of content creators, we can see the interrelated official accounts and channels. In this way, can channels attract more audience, and official accounts are likely to get more views and traffic in return. For a content creator, visitors can quickly get to know both his or her official account and video channel at the same time, which is also helpful in the whole WeChat ecology building. Sharing on moments is another important function of channels, which meets the needs of both creators and visitors. In the past, we could only share videos at most 15 seconds in length on moments. As for videos on other platforms, we had to download them first and then post them on moments. But now, such problems have been solved thanks to channels. We can directly share videos on moments.
到这个朋友圈里面啊，那现在这个视频号是完全可以分享到朋友圈，并且以大屏呈现的方式，这就解决了很多人之前的一个痛点。
Moreover, you can post videos, long or short, on channels. Long videos can be played via the floating window, which brings much convenience to many people. We cannot do any other things when watching long videos or live streaming on other apps. But now, on WeChat channel, with the floating window, you can send messages or do something else while watching. Go Live was launched in October last year. It supports push and pull flows, portrait and landscape options, beautifying filters, as well as other functions like prize draw, reward, word packet, and etc. And this is the live streaming manager. A WeChat account could only register one channel in the past, but with the assistance of this tool, you can now bind several accounts of channel operators. Using the tool, you can view and analyze the data of relevant accounts or channels, and you can also initiate lives on computers.
来进行这个用户的分析。同时，现在其实 PC 端也可以发起直播了。
This slide is mainly about the mechanism of content distribution on channels. As we can see, there are 3 columns, namely following, friends liked, and recommendation. The 3 embody the main mechanism of content distribution, among which the most important is friends liked. For instance, you post a video on your channel, your friends like your video, and thus their friends can watch your video on friends liked, and then like your video so that their friends can watch your video on friends liked, so on and so forth. This is how your video can be spread by social networks and achieve efficient-like circulation. Following on channel works just the same as that on official accounts, but you may encounter difficulties in gaining more followers and wonder why you can only get several hundred or several thousand followers after this long time operation. But this is quite common for normal content creators. There have been several years since the official accounts feature first launched, and like is no longer something new. Increasing is the threshold for people to like articles or videos, but there is no need to worry about the survival of channel operators. They don't have to get 100,000 or more followers to earn a living. The support from several hundred loyal fans can fully meet the need for advertising and selling.
很多的要10万以上的粉丝才能养活自己嘛，也未见得。其实可能有几百个、1000个铁粉，其实已经足以来支持一个博主的这个带货的这种需求了。
Recommendation depends on the tags and location of videos, as well as the personal preference of visitors. Your preference is based on past experience. What kind of videos you have watched, whether you have played the videos from beginning to end, whether you have liked the videos, and etc. Therefore, content distribution can be matched with your preference by the algorithm. Apart from the three columns that I have mentioned, there is also one related to the feature. From the Discover section, you can find access to live streaming. Try it if you don't know. In Search, you can see two buttons, that is Live and Nearby. The former is an aggregation of live videos and relevant content. I can tell you a little inside information. There is going to be a closed beta test for a new function related to channels, and it will be in the Discover section, sitting between Channels and Scan.
又有一个新的入口，也是跟这个视频号直播有关的。